20th December 2020. It's a wild card. I now got followers in Australia, so, and I know that it's quite a common phrase used, not just a name in Australia. So I'm not being cliche when I say I've got a Bruce. And it's not really a name that you'd hear in England, maybe, I don't know. It seems to be there, Bruce. Good day, Bruce. So it may be something to do with Australia today. So we'll watch the news and see what happens there. Or it may be someone on the page who comes from Australia. Or it may be someone that likes Bruce Springsteen. Certainly someone who likes music, because they're giving me Neil Young, and I think it's something about harvest. I'm not sure, because I am a bit of a music buff, but I'm not sure. I think he had an album with harvest in the title, so maybe we should Google that and see what the song says. Something about harvest. The year could be important, the writer, the words, or just a song. So, and the name Neil Bruce Young. Any of that and all of that could be relevant. That's how it goes. You say what you see. It's like a game of catchphrase. And the person that it's meant for will know exactly what it means. So today's card is the Judgment card. Judgment Day. And there it is. They didn't want us to wait too long, did they? So settlement of long-standing problems and fresh starts. Also dental problems. Toothache patched up when an extraction was required. So an extraction will take place. And there is health issues. So decisions. Someone has taken their love away, possibly Pisces energy, over emotional water sign energy, so your emotions may be all over the place. There is success within the home, but there is decisions to be made. An end to pain, physical and emotional. Hospital doors are mentioned, swinging to and fro. The gut instinct. You are not listening to spirit. You're concentrating on the material. You're not going within, and you will be stumbling and falling because of this decision if you don't make the right one. Something you're about to start that may take 3 years will pay off. Teamwork is important, but there must be a settlement of this problem. It may involve a legacy. You have to fight for what you believe in, and there is a choice between two things. Those born on the 6th or the 24th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. Those born on the 9th or the 27th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Probably about the home and family. Gemini energy, it's communications and siblings. But there's choices here. Somebody may be torn between two choices, but it has to be settled. You're not listening to your heart, you're thinking about the material. Choose what's best for you. Justice will be served. The number 11 is massively important. It's about the lines, the marital home, balance, and they've doubled up already. Thank you, Spirit. So it's peace of mind that's needed. You are strong enough to gain this. You have to express yourself properly. You may have to control Leo or your inner and outer demons. Again, they've doubled up. This decision can no longer be put off. Denial, denial, denial. Again, denial. Equal reciprocity is needed. Somebody's brushing things under the carpet. In denial about how bad things are. This is going to come as a shock when it does crumble. But you can rebuild and rise like the phoenix. You just have to make the decision to take action. And you will be secure. So if you're worried about finances, because of this decision, take that out of the equation because you will be fine. But someone is, it is something to do with the home and family, and action needs to be taken. There's lack of commitment and a split. Lack of commitment, lack of passion. Somebody needs to express themselves. As born on the 8th or the 26th, living or past, if your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. It's about the heart and back. Yeah. The tarot reader, the psychic, the medium, she sees everything, she knows everything. She's coming out of an unhealthy situation. You have to be careful what goes in your mouth as in diet and medication, what comes out your mouth as in words written or spoken. Coming out of depression and negativity. Boredom is a factor. Refusing to accept. There is unconditional love here of an older man, possibly a water sign. He is mature and he knows exactly what he wants. He is balanced emotionally. There are issues about children or someone from your childhood or issues from your childhood. Things that need settling around children, childhood, siblings. It's a mental prison of your own making. You can get out of this, you just have to decide to take action. Because again, this chapter has to end. Those born on the 21st. So from now, like I said, tomorrow is going to be a game changer. The next week is going to be massively important. Whatever has firm roots will survive, whatever hasn't won't. This chapter is ending. It's travel to the object of your desire, be they persons, things or events. There is an unreliable, unpredictable earth sign energy, possibly a mother. The grizzly bear is mentioned, the dog is mentioned, those born 1970 plus or minus 12 February to February, and the eel. Someone is confused and blocking your way. Those born on the 19th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Lack of clarity, lack of movement forward. Children, childhood issues are having an effect, and travel possibly. Overthinking things, lack of commitment, depression, coming out of that, deciding to no longer dwell in the dark place. Careful what goes in your mouth as in diet medication, what comes out your mouth as in words written or spoken. The tarot reader, the psychic, the medium. Yeah, prison wave. 31. So New Year's Eve may be important. When the prison waif arrives, he comes to remind you of the law of paradoxical intent, your own self-sabotage through thoughts and hidden beliefs, a mental prison. In fact, preventing you from your highest good. You might believe that you're doing all you can to manifest your reality, but perhaps you're giving in to thoughts such as the following. I can't do this, I'm unworthy, I'll fail so why try, I don't deserve this, I'm unlovable. In fact, you're locked in a prison of your own making, and that's good news because it means you have the key to let yourself out. This is a sign that you need to spend some time with yourself, addressing those beliefs that counter your hard work to get ahead. You can change them if you want to, and you don't want to stay in prison, do you? Take inventory of your thoughts, let yourself out of jail, and spend a few minutes outdoors in gratitude. It's time to let the sun shine in. And the moon is the 2, which is the High Priestess again. So, massively important. There's one on the 2nd or the 29th, living or past it for your diary and address, positive energy. It's about your dreams, the soul, the dark night of the soul, your memories, the past, wisdom, shelter, and deep, unconditional love. All things must come to the soul from its roots, from where it is planted. What is your gut telling you? You're not listening to it because it's reversed. The card is all about mysteries, feelings, and hidden messages. The moon is receptive. It governs intuition and self-protection, which is what you're doing there, protecting. Its placement by sign and house indicates those areas in which you are most emotional and sensitive. The moon represents what is felt instinctively and what is at the core of your emotion. The moon is your soul, the intimate side of yourself, the home we grew up in, and the need to hide away and recoup our energies. It is a female principle that is darkly yielding, so the moon can signify our relationships with our mothers as well as pregnancy. It also signifies our grandmothers and even old age, so geriatric issues can arise when this card turns up. Crowds belong to the moon, but also shyness, reticence, and things that occur in the darkness. The moon shows how we respond emotionally and what we feel most deeply. Some believe the moon represents who we are in secret, and secrets are coming out. And also memories from and who we were in the past. The moon is our most innermost selves. About this matter, do not be shy. Allow yourself to shine. This card indicates fluctuations in your life. The moon changes signs every 2.5 days, so 12 different moon combinations mean great variation. But the moon is the side we keep concealed. In a horoscope chart, when the moon has many aspects, or is the most elevated planet in the chart, it is considered to have a strong influence. The lunar influence can be indicative of future fame, governing the masses what is likely to be popular. At this time, you may have trouble controlling your emotions and you may want to do things that are safe. You're very sensitive and you must gauge any feelings before entering a room or being with people you don't know. You like working alone, but you are also dependent on how others are responsive to you now. The arts and helping professions will suit you. You would do well working with persons with mental or emotional problems or anyone who needs counselling. It is also a good time to rely upon your imagination and to pay attention to your dreams. When this card turns up in a reading, all is not as it seems because something is being obscured, blocked. You may feel that you've lost your direction or that you don't have all the information to go forward. There is much you are sensing, but you are hesitant to act. It may look as if it's difficult to cut through the fog to get to the real truth of any situation. So, those born on the 16th, living or past, date for your diary and address, negative energy, in denial. It may look as if it's difficult to cut through the fog and get to the real truth of any situation. Substance abuse may touch your life, not you necessarily, but certain energies or persons surrounding you. After growing close to someone, the energy may feel smothering and restrictive. Insecurities may arise and there may be feelings of paranoia. After all, the moon tells us to hang on often after we should have released things from our lives or just given up, hoping that it will win sooner or later. It's important now not to accept any false pictures or misapprehend the truth. Like with the Neptune card, the Moon card, deception is possible. Things are cloudy right now and it's a good time to open your mind to visions as well as appreciating woman's wisdom and intuition. Finding your feminine side and bringing out your visions and talents in a more public way. As shy and tentative as the moon is, she still represents fame and crowds, and when you think of the moon card, think mystery, birth, tribes, unanswered questions, and sometimes sudden fame. Someone from your past is about to re-enter your life. Any romance that starts now may be strange yet compelling and even familiar. An important meeting for you may occur in the evening hours. Pay close attention to the energies that swirl around you. It's a good time to rely on your gut and you're not listening to it, so you must. Go with your heart. Thanks for listening.